At Zimmer Biomet, one of our key strategic pillars has been to be a best and preferred place to work. And about a year ago, we reevaluated that strategic pillar to make it more human-centric. And so a part of that was making sure that our team members felt inspired by our mission, which is to alleviate pain and improve the lives of people around the world, but to also make people feel invested in that mission and in the communities that we serve. We also wanted to make sure that our team members were feeling connected to other team members, connected to their manager. We wanted to make sure they felt cared for through their well-being, through the flexibility that we offer our team members. And lastly, we wanted to make sure they felt valued. For some people, that might mean investing in your career development. For others, it's going to be hearing that thank you for a job well done. Thank you for the impact that you just made to the organization. And so that became a part of our critical strategic pillar for the organization. And so when I think about that, how does it make me feel when someone recognizes me? You know, that's the value, that's the motivator, that's what gets you up every day and gets you excited to do what you do, because you not only see the impact it has on other people's lives, but also the value that you feel you are bringing to the organization is getting recognized. So I would back up a little bit to pre-COVID. We were working on launching a listening strategy, a consistent, every year annual survey and forums in which we would hear from our team members. Got a little bit lucky on our timing because then COVID hit, and it couldn't have been a more important initiative for us than to hear from our team members during this crazy, unpredictable time. And so through that engagement survey, which the first one that we did was in 2020, at the end of 2020, we had anticipated that recognition was going to pop up as an area of opportunity for us, and the data validated it. So our prior program was not social at all. In fact, if a team member was recognized, they got a gift card 2 or 3 weeks after the moment, and no one knew about it. That was it. It was kind of uneventful. And so here we are, post-pandemic, everyone's working from home, or most people are working from home, and what better way to connect our team members, to elevate their recognition and make it more social than this platform. So we had our engagement survey data telling us that this was a need, this is what team members wanted, and then we now had an environment where it became absolutely critical to have a social platform that made it easy for team members to recognize one another. WorkHuman was clearly identified as one of the leading, vendors out there in this space, and so we had selected, I would say, a couple of the leaders in this space, as well as a couple more customizable vendors, and compared capabilities. Put the business case together, compared costs, compared capabilities. For me personally, I was a part of that process. I found that there were a couple unique small capabilities that really appealed for our team members. Things like the point of sale, being able to redeem your points at the point of purchase, being able to top off those points if you were just shy a little bit. Those were small things that people really liked. In working with the other vendors, I've got 20 years of finance experience in my background, and so I'm working on the business case. I'm putting the financials together to share with our leadership team, and it came down to that pricing comparison. And it was so nice to work with a vendor that just said, this is it. It was simple, it was transparent. I knew exactly the profit margins that were coming your way. I knew exactly what it was going to cost us and what the cost was going to be per team member, but I didn't have that same experience with some of the other vendors. For the first time, we have a program where we can actually measure and track recognition globally. So that is so nice to have a standard whereby we have the data to say, how are we doing? And we were able to increase our recognition reach from 43% pre-launch to over 70% now, just a little over a year post-launch. We've also doubled the percentage of people who are giving recognition, which has been phenomenal, and the frequency of recognition, which I think has been a huge accomplishment. Team members that were receiving recognition before would receive it less than 2 times a year, and we are now at almost 7 times a year of receiving recognition, and we're spending about the same. So you think about that impact. Team members are feeling recognized, feeling valued more frequently throughout the year. They're getting the capability of using those points however they choose, with a lot of flexibility on how they want to redeem and use their points. When we were launching our recognition platform, it came at such a significant time when everyone was now working from home, and so it was so important to help people feel recognized, to be able to do that in a social manner. In addition to that, we are also launching Yammer as an organization to give people more options and a way to communicate with one another. Our recognition platform came out first, and then Yammer came a bit later. So we decided, let's let them both get going, start ramping up, get adopted by the organization, and then we decided to integrate. For us, the benefits came from everyone likes to receive communication differently, right? Some people love emails, some people love going to an intranet site to get the information they need, or they like to wait for the newsletter that comes out every week. And Yammer is just one more communication channel. So if we can highlight our team members that are making an impact in the organization in one more channel, we're going to do it. And so all of our team members now have that option, once they've recognized someone, to push it out to our Yammer Ignite community. And that's just one more place. Yammer is really starting to take off. So people are out there, they're looking at all the different communication channels on Yammer, and that's just one more place that they're going to be able to see the impact that their coworkers are making in the organization.